Hey guys, Dudes Jude here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today we're taking a look at my first place Tenpai Dragon profile, which I won last weekend at Arcan here in the Philippines. So, Tenpai Dragon is the latest archetype, which came from Legacy of Destruction. So, it's an archetype that focuses on battle phase effects, and a lot of the Tenpai Dragon names, I think all of the main deck names have abilities to quick effect synchro during battle, which allow you to keep swarming the field for OTK and allow you to go climb up into your best synchro monsters and go into attack and just pretty much OTK for game. So let's go to the deck profile. Let's go to the list. So first off, we have the 3 by Dora. So 3 by Dora allows you to add to hand or set a Tenpai Dragon or Sangen spell. So this allows you to set the field spell or add it to hand along with the quick play. So really good. So this it's an on summon effect and bonus effect. Um, your fire dragon monsters will not take damage if you battle. So if you battle with this, you're still pretty much alive. You're taking 0 damage. And of course, quick synchro effect for the level 3. Next we have Tenpai Dragon Zhongdora. So Zhongdora is the level 4. This works as an extender, which allows you to special summon this from hand if you have a Fire Dragon monster. So you can do that. And this also has a quick synchro effect. This is a tuner, so this allows you to go into your level 7 with the other level 3 Tenpai Dragons. This also has a damage step effect, which allows you to special summon from deck a Fire Dragon monster. So you can summon by Dora or the other name, which we'll be discussing next, which is Fedora. So Fedora, when summoned, allows you to revive one of your Tenpai Dragons here. And apart from that, it also has the quick synchro effect. So this is a great way to extend, especially when you're mid-battle and you're comboing, because you have another extra synchro line. So next we have the spells. So 3 Sangen Kaimen. Sangen Kaimen allows you to add to hand level 4 or lower fire dragon. So you're one of your Tenpais here. But during battle phase, you can also add to hand and then special summon in sequence. So you can do that. So this is a pretty great battle phase card. So this also can facilitate 1 card OTK because you can just use this and get Zhongdora. Zhongdora gets by Dora and you get field spell and you're pretty much set for OTK. Really great combo there. Really powerful and at times unstoppable if you get it right. So next we have the 3 field spell. So Brimming Sangen Manor. Well, as far as we know that what the name is for this. So Sangen Manor is a pretty good field spell. Allows you to add one of your Tenpai Dragon and then discard 1 card from your hand. You can use it to add Zhongdora. You could use it to add Zhongdora, discard one of your Fedoras, so it gives you graveyard revive recursion. And when this gets destroyed during battle phase, or when this gets destroyed during battle phase, you can target one of your Dragon Synchro monsters and double their attack. I think that applies mostly to the Dragon Synchro monster, so that allows you to give you extra push for OTK. So that's the main deck of Tenpai Dragon. So that's like a 15 card engine, which is pretty consistent because it allows you to just these 5 cards. These cards alone allow you to OTK seamlessly. Baidora can start OTK. Sangen Kaimen can start OTK. Sangen Manor can start OTK, and Zhongdora can start OTK by themselves if you get them right. So yeah, you got 12 starters pretty much for your OTK line, and that's pretty good. So let's go. Next we have the board breakers. So this is gonna be pretty crazy. Board breakers, 1 duster for back row, heavy storm for back row, 2 lightning storm for back row and or monsters. Change of heart is pretty good. Allows you to remove monsters, non-destruction removal, which is pretty handy. The only downside is that it's targeting and a lot of monsters are immune to targeting like Voiceless Voice. So it's really a challenge if you draw this sometimes. However, you have 2 Super Poly. Super Poly is great, busted. Not once per turn, cannot respond, so pretty crazy. One of my favorite board breakers for this deck, Forbidden Droplet. Forbidden Droplet allows you to just really shut down boards while still allowing to OTK. Pretty easy. And then we have the triple tactics package. So one tactics, one talents, two trusts. So two trust allows you to search pretty much most of these except for the quick plays. And tactics allows you to draw two and have a non-targeting monster steal, which is crazy. Or you can just hand rip them for one card, which is pretty good. Next we have terraforming, searches the field spell. 2 Pot of Desires for consistency, just allows you for extra draw power. A lot of the Tenpai cards are at 3, so that's fine. Next for the tech, we have Blaster. I'll be teching in Gold Sark for this one next time, because when this is banished, you can add the level add the Fire Dragon monster. So next we have 3 Maxi OCG format, so Maxi is needed, so you know that's pretty much straightforward. Next we have 2 Nibiru, which is straightforward since a lot of decks love to combo off in front of your face. And next we have 2 Kaiju. For this one, it's Gameciel. It's pretty good, but I think I might change the Kaiju. The Kaiju I'll be running because it's gonna be it's pretty tricky right now. So that's pretty much the main deck. This is 40 cards, so 40 cards, pretty clean. We're gonna go with the extra deck. So extra deck is pretty simple. We're gonna go with Super Poly targets, Mud Dragon, and Garura. So pretty straightforward. Depending on your deck matchup, these two are pretty much online for the most part. Gonna go with the Synchros, AFD. So this allows you to go into a decent first turn board setup, but this is rarely used, so it's pretty fine. Spicy tech here, Black Rose Dragon allows you to board wipe if you can't OTK, so that just shocks opponents. Or you can use this to wipe and still go into your combos, which is pretty crazy. Because you can do that, you can wipe the board and then go into Sangen Kaimen for like Zhongdora or Fedora. That still gets you OTK. Next we have 3 of the level 7 Synchro. I forgot the name. This is a level 7 tuner, so you can Synchro climb into this. Although the main condition of this is that you're Dragon Locked. When this is summoned, you get to revive one of your Tenpai Dragons. And this also has a quick effect in the graveyard. When you declare an attack 3 times during the battle, you can special summon this and then pop 1 spell or trap on either field, which is a once per duel effect. So this is a really great way to get into your OTK. Extend, technically this can attack twice because you can revive this, so pretty good. Next for the level 10, so you have Baron de Fleur. Baron de Fleur doesn't see too much action on this list, so it's just there just in case you can do it. Next we have Rudy Rose. Rudy Rose is pretty interesting because you can wipe out your opponent's recovery if you can't OTK, so it's pretty good sometimes. Or you can use this to seal the game and just prevent anything from your opponent's graveyard from recovering. Next we have their boss monster, the level 10 Synchro, the Bident Dragon, which is pretty cool. So this forces your opponent's monsters to go attack position. This allows you to get into. This also has a quick effect revive, and you know you could use this to seal the game. Your opponent cannot activate effects during the battle phase when this is out, so that's pretty cool. And I love the art. And next is Trident Dragon. It's not Dragon actually, it's Dragon, which is weird. But yeah, Trident Dragon. This is mostly for your OTK, so you can destroy up to 2 cards on your field. So you can usually destroy the field spell and another card, and that allows you to have up to 3 attacks depending on how many you destroy. And when you have Sangen, when you destroy Sangen Manor in this is 6k, 3 attacks, so it's 9,000 damage by itself. Next for the other extra deck, When you're going first, you can go Seals Pass, which is pretty okay. Which is good, decent bounce. SP Little Knight, really powerful card. You know, almost every deck has this. And finally, uh, Typhon. So Typhon, either way, pretty good card. Just in case you can't OTK, it's a good bounce removal. And then we're gonna go to the side deck. So side deck, Heatwave. Now Heatwave was pretty good against rogue decks. It was pretty fun to use, but against stuff like Fire King and Voiceless Voice, it didn't. It wouldn't matter because they can just do stuff on your turn. They can still summon stuff on your turn. Next, 3 Cosmic Cyclone, just in case stuff like Runic or anything with Floodgates appear. This is really good removal. You can technically target Voiceless Voice back row, but you're gonna get Skull Guardian, so that's pretty fun. Not fun at all. Rumple, or the Black Goat Laughs, which is pretty decent, but this didn't come up during my matchups, so I might cut that. D Barrier is really good right now because you can just call Fusion, call Ritual, call Synchro. You're pretty much winning the game with there, or shutting down your opponent's turn. Sure, Fire King isn't affected by this, but you're affecting so many other decks with this. Anti-Spell, this is also the same case. Flip this up, you're gonna slow your opponent down to a crawl. I flipped this up against Voiceless Voice and they couldn't do anything, so I got I got a quick OTK win. And then Red Reboot, just in case you're facing trap decks, or you know, just any way to shut down back row, just to help you OTK is always a great thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the side deck and the extra deck. And I guess final thoughts on this deck. So my matchups on that winning local was first round we got Rescue Ace, which is a deck that I know, a deck that I play. You can see the mat here. So that was pretty simple. I got to game 3 because of course Rescue Ace can still outgrind you. But yeah, I got to pull off some OTKs, which is pretty good. Next is Voiceless Voice, the most challenging matchups. The matchup that was carried by pretty much Anti-Spell and D-Barrier, which allows you to just shut down. Droplet is really great against Voiceless Voice, which is good. And the final round was a draw against Ritual Beast. Opponent got to shut down game 1, which made me lose. And I got to OTK game 2, and we didn't have time for game 3, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, this is pretty good. Tenpai Dragon has a lot of potential. Upcoming support can help augment its OTK or give it some going first viability. But for now, really good. Really consistent OTK lines. It's a bit difficult against bigger boards like Chimera, Manadium, and Voiceless Voice. Maybe even FK. But yeah, this is pretty good. This can contend against meta with the right build, with the right going second build. If you're going blind second, you can try out some spicy going first strats also with this. But yeah, for now, that's it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. I hope you're inspired to try out this deck, so that would be really cool. More people playing this deck would be fun. It's nice to experiment the OTK strats or even the going first ones. You can like this video, you can leave a comment if you have any questions about the deck, and you can subscribe to the channel to help it grow. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So, bye guys!